Okay. I'll heal normal raves. Is that even any easier to get the blue mage spell? I don't know about that. Mama, why is there no healer in that damn party? Wait, was it a warrior? No, it's a paladin. Well, I guess, okay. Work. I might run all my roulettes, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I hate when it's like adventure in need and it still takes a while. Like, girl, are you really in need, girl? Oh my god, I almost thought that was a person. I was like, girl, wait a damn minute. Oh god, what the hell? Mama, I never looked at my neighbors. What is all this, Mama? What is going on here? I wish I bought more of those pools. I only have one. Oh, it's really bothering me that it's not linear. Oh. Oh, purr. Love this one. Nice and easy. I haven't done this one in a while. Ooh, get out from front, bro. There she goes. Why my shit cancel? Oh shit. Oh. Mama, when'd she die? My MP is crying. I don't know if we're gonna have enough damage to skip the little portal part. I feel like the last few times I've gotten this raid, I've never had a party do it. Oh, oh, oh. Shit. Oh, that didn't hit me, thank God. Okay. The way I did that at the right time, I love it here. Oh shit. I was gassing myself up too. That's what I got. Okay. Mama. Thank you. Yeah, we're not gonna skip it. Cause it'll be this phase. Damn, our damage must be shit for us to be here, girl. Now let's see if I remember this puzzle. Oh, I'm like, where am I? Oh shit. I'm a what? I thought it was always on the opposite corner. Girl, we're dead. That was a little weird. We almost died, but you know, it's fine. Oh. Now how'd they do that? Well, that was weird. There we go. What roulette is next? Oh, alliance raid is next. Don't mind me. I'm picky now. I only get Crystal Tower. Okay. I wonder when the strategy for blue mages and Ormvale changed to people like having one tank like sack themselves at the beginning while the rest fight the boss. Because I remember it used to just be we would have somebody pull all the aggro, pull all the aggro, Ram's voice, and then ultra vibration, because there would be 4 of us. So I was like, I wonder when like the big strategy turned to like having one tank. I think it's very fascinating. Will I keep looking at my retainers? Probably. I'm like, why is this queue so long? Please. There we go. Thank you. Please. DPS, please. I know damn well your queues weren't that long for alliance raids, girl. Except the damn alliance raid. Thank you. Not World of Darkness. Yeah, no one's new. Oh no, somebody is new. Okay. I might overcap on Poetics today. And I'm scared about that. because unfortunately I can't get through my poetics on the current steps I am on in the A Realm Reborn relics because I need to do a book which each costs like 100, but you can only do one at a time, which is freaking annoying. So it sure is the longest step, let's just say that, because actually I'm getting attacked with it. Basically a Realm Reborn relic weapons, if you do the math, like each step can take like 1 to 4 hours at most. It's usually like 2. Like a lot of the steps can take like 2 hours per weapon, right? But then the book step takes like, if you're like fully on top of doing a book will still take about like an hour, and that's not like guaranteed, given like you have to wait for like 3 fates to spawn. So if you have terrible luck with when the fates spawn, it takes longer. So it's like every step is about 1 to 4 hours, and then the book step is like 9 hours per weapon at least. But on an average day for me, that's probably gonna be like 10 to 12, and I'm like, it's not great. I definitely see why people complain about the book step, and I am one of those many people now. I'm just like, I don't understand why they can't let you have multiple books now. I feel like that's a one change I'd be fine with, because there is some overlap on the books. But apart from that, it's like, it's very repetitive. Even for like one weapon, it feels very repetitive, and it's very tiring. Because it's like you're always going to the same places, like every map, almost every location, over and over for each book. And it's just like, just let me do it all at once, please. This is a mess. But like the good news is all of my weapons are on the book step, except for my scholar is like almost finished. My scholar's on the second to last quest, because all I have to do is turn in the items I have right now, but I don't know if I should finish the weapons or if I should wait for all my other weapons to be on the same step basically, and then I'll like finish it, but we'll see. That was scary. Oh. But yeah, it's like I feel like it would take me longer. I feel like literally the book step is what pads the Realm Reborn relic, at least now after all the changes and stuff. But I feel like it still might be quicker than the Heavensward relic. I don't remember how long the Heavensward relic took me. And honestly, it might be the same amount of time, but I liked it because 1, you didn't need to spend gil, 2, I don't think you even had to spend company seals, and 3, it was like very straightforward. It was like literally just a poetic grind, and that was it. Except for like one step where you needed the crystal sand, and you have to like trade stuff in for it. But apart from that, like all of the stuff you get is like usually poetic based. So you're just like, oh, I have to run my roulettes every day, and that's fine. But like this one is like, get these items that you craft, get items that you have to buy with gil, and then descent them to hopefully get another item that you need to craft the thing you need to turn in, and it has to be high quality, which isn't really an issue, but it's a thing. And then you need like gil. It's like 1,000,000 gil. No, it's 400,000 gil per weapon just for one item, because you need 4 items per weapon, and they're each 100,000 gil. So if you do all 10 weapons, that's like 4 million already, and that's not including how much gil you'll spend on the item that you need to buy to descent to hopefully get the rare item that comes from the descent. Because that probably took me like 500,000 probably, maybe a mil. So that was like 5 mil from that too. So it was just like 5 mil total, and I'm just like, ooh, it's terrible. It's like you could be lucky for finding some of the materials elsewhere like cheaper, but for the most part it's just like everything is expensive and everything is so annoying. And then like how many times I have to go around the map every time, especially for this book step. The amount of times I have to run a dungeon over and over to get through it, it's like, it's too much. And it's also hard to find people to light farm for a Realm Reborn that it is to find people light farming for the Heavensward relics. Because everybody's always doing the Heavensward relics, like light farming, but I've only ever seen one party, and thankfully I was on the light farming step to where I could finish the first light farm step on my scholar. So now I have like one more step, but I can do that next light farming step by myself. Because it's basically like if you know what dungeon is in a a special like window, like a special double light window, then you can like finish it in like an hour, I think. And the windows for the dungeons are 2 hours, I believe. I need to look up like how you know what a dungeon is on double like light or not. No. You got me fucked up. Did they kill the poison slime already? Oh. Scary. Oh no, I have 2 of them. Get off of me. Oh my god. Not that. I hate when people stack when they probably shouldn't. Not 2 prominences. Are there always 2 right here? No, they're not killing the slime. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Thank you. If somebody dies on my party, I will guarantee I probably won't see it. I will be honest and say I probably won't see it, so. Oh, bitch. Oh, not that. You know what? Oh. There we go. I know, like, I'm sad because I know 14 is going to be on maintenance Monday, but I'm surprised they haven't announced that it's going to be like an all-day maintenance, because it's always a 24-hour at least maintenance before big patch days. So I'm surprised they haven't announced it, because I feel like they usually like say something, or when you boot up the game it tells you, but I haven't even gotten that yet, and it's like Saturday. So maybe it's like tomorrow when they'll say it. I feel like they usually tell you sooner though. Only two people? Alright. What? Why are we shockwaving again? What is going on? I have never seen a back-to-back... I have never seen a back-to-back shockwave like that. Are we like doing really good damage or really bad damage? What's going on? Oh, maybe it was good damage, I guess. That was so weird. I've never seen two shockwaves in a row. The funny thing about this boss is that, you know, like, the main thing is like A is for ads, B is for belly, and C is for chains. I've had some random person confidently say like A is ads, meaning belly, B was boss, and C was chains. And we were like, I didn't think anything of it because I read A ads and C chains, and I was like, yeah, okay. But then somebody said like, I don't think that's right. And I look and it was like ads belly. And then it was like B is for boss. I was like, girl, who'd you learn this from? And then like the biggest, okay, my biggest thing about this raid too is that if it's A ads, B belly, C chains, I'm like, Alliance C should be the main tank. Because like A is supposed to be worrying about the ads. And people aren't worrying about the ads. And like, if A is for ads, why would they be main tanking if they're supposed to worry about ads? Why are they fighting the gastric juice, girl? Girl, quit attacking it. Leave it alone. Girl, you don't see that big no, bitch? It's this girl, isn't it? Why is she attacking the gastric juice? Girl, it's over. This is what drives me wild about this game. You see this big no, and they're like, I'm gonna keep attacking it. Mama. I just want to be like, Miss Daenerys, girl. Let that shit go. Thank you. Ooh. Nah. Ooh. Ooh. That still hit me? Girl, I'm over it. That lasted like that happened so quick. I don't remember it being that quick. Or that much of a ripple rather. Also, it was the main tank aiming the tail blow on the slobber puddle. It was on the gastric juice. I don't know where the slobber puddle was. It was somewhere. Come on, girl. Thank you. I'm always, okay, I never know what to do with my crafting weapons, my crafting, like, tools now, from, like, the last expansion. Because obviously, like, they're not as good as, like, fully crafted, high quality gear. Especially because I melded mine. But, like, at least I think I melded mine. Yeah, I did. But, I just never know what to do with it. And then I don't want to get rid of my Neo Ishgardian weapons because I think I actually like them. It's like for the gathering tools, I know I can give it to my retainers. Which I don't know why I haven't given it to my retainers actually. Not me forgetting that I've never actually given these to my retainers before. Well, girl. Wait, would that mean I have the offhands just in here? Not used? Yeah. I think. Oh, bye. Uh-oh. Scaring me, girl. Anytime I see somebody just standing there, girl, sober. See, that AoE is probably much smaller than I think it is. I'm always just, it might just be more of a line, like, from its hitbox. But I'm like, I never want to risk it. I'm just going, like, a few blocks away. I'm just gonna stand over here. I can't hit the boss from here, just kidding. That girlie's almost dead. Oh. Wait, not that passing through me. Oh wait, you're supposed to look at him. That's so weird. It's like, why do I have to look at a cloud to stop it from moving? Like, like I always thought you just had to stand in front of it, and I thought I would always attack them if I was attacking them. For somebody to tell me you have to like look at it, and it's like you have to look at it and stand in front of it, I'm like, girl, what? Like, I never knew that. Oh. Oh, bitch. Run! I'm honestly shook that didn't hit me. Oh, it's over. Damn, they were doing damage, girl. I guess everybody was just ready to LB first. I like blinked and it was over. I was like, okay. Whew. I still don't understand why Twitch couldn't have. Like, I will keep complaining about this to the end of my days. Like, yes, I'm glad you let it be to where you can put your own. And I understand they don't want special characters or spaces because people can, like, bypass and say terrible things or, like, do terrible things for tags in the meantime. But I hate that. I just hate it because, like, some people don't capitalize their tags, and that really bothers me. And then, like, sometimes people have, like, different tags for the same thing. Like, there would just be, like, LGBTQIA+, and then there'll just be, like, I saw somebody with just LGBT earlier, and I was like, girl, And then some people doing it all in lowercase, and I'm just like, I wish they would like keep the tags that they originally had with the same way that they were shown before the update, and then just have it to where you can add extra ones after that and have the limitations that they made. I feel like that'd be so much better than what we have now. And here we are. I don't feel like main tanking main scenario, so I'm just gonna red mage this. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I need to do my my beast tribes for the girls. We aura. I hate that they give me the big currency, like the rare currency, because I'm like, girl, what the hell am I gonna spend that on? I don't raid or anything, so I always stay capped on like the highest currency. It's so bad. Where do we go? Oh. Sometimes this game is so dark, at least for me on my monitor. When it's like nighttime in game, I can never see where I am. Like I feel like I can that far. Damn. I have been getting the twinning lately so often. Kind of miss playing Reaper. I don't remember shit for it though, so I feel like I would not be good. I mean, as far as I can tell, unless I'm doing something wrong, I feel like if a job feels easy to me, unless it's dancer, I'm doing something wrong. But I loved playing Reaper, and I felt like it was an easy class. but I never trust myself when I say that, so. But I do miss it. I still don't really like being a melee at all. Scary. Oh my god, somebody interrupted it. Shit. U plus B plus love came on just now, and I'm just like, I need to watch it again. God, it is one of the best performances from a survival, like a K-pop survival show I've ever seen. Nobody can ever tell me otherwise. It is so good. Honestly, and probably one of my favorite songs in general. Not even just the performance. I think like a close second would be Rumor from Produce, the original season, I think. No, it was Produce 48. Because Rumor was like my favorite. Like, I knew it before I even watched Produce. I was like, wow, this is such a good song. And then I found out it was like a part of Produce 48. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But like, I never like watched or seen much of it until like, when did I watch all of it? Was it last year? I like watched all the Produce seasons, except I haven't watched the finale of Produce 48, but I don't know if I'm going to. And I don't know if I'm gonna I haven't gotten around to watching Produce X 101 yet. I just know it probably pissed me off, given that that was the most raked one out of all of them. Oh. Hi. I'm just gonna stand here, don't mind me. Okay, we're good. I always get scared. I thought he was about to immediately use it, and I was like, oh no, I'm about to hit him, and I'm going around, huh? Oh my gosh, I'm always like first. Get away. Wait, that's the second time it's done that to me. Is it because, are we skipping mechanics? Are we skipping mechanics? Because that happened to me before, where it targeted everybody, but it skipped a person. Because, like, I wasn't hit. Her. Okay, that time it hit all of us. Okay. I should have like allergy medicine before I started streaming. I'm so ready to sneeze. Ooh. I think at the end of my roulette, I will try to run a mentor roulette, and if it ends up being something cute, then it'll be my first completed mentor roulette, I believe. But if it is a raid, I'm gonna cry. So I'm just gonna say that. Not a raid. If it's like an EX or something, I'm leaving. But we have a little while until then. I still have a 10 more roulette stuff, so we're good. I just know if they don't change the damn name of that one roulette when the next expansion comes out, the 50, 60, 70, 80, if they make it 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, I'm going to scream. I think they already should have just made it 50, 60 and then 70, 80 maybe. Or like give it like a special name instead of just being like 50, 60, 70, 80, because if they keep that and just name it 9, I'm gonna scream. Okay. That was scary. How many of you were scared? That's right, I was really scared too. Gosh. Scary. Ooh. It would help if I had the boss marked. Because I just looked up and I was like, oh my god, the pig is almost dead, bro. Wow. I'm fine where I am, I think. No, I don't want to risk it. I don't think they blow up that big though. I think I would have been fine. I really don't know what to play Monday if there is a big maintenance, which like obviously like I said I know there should be. I don't know what to play. I kinda like burnt myself out on Minecraft. Just like I don't know. It's like I wanted a grind off stream obviously. And I only ever streamed it once because I was like, I want everything to be good by the time I play. And then the time I played, I was like, oh my god, turning up the difficulty and I die immediately. Like, I don't know if this is for me. So I like haven't played since I streamed, I think. Or maybe I played like once or twice. But I don't know what other game to play. I'm so tired of replaying all my games. But I don't want to play anything new yet. I was supposed to get Saints Row, but your girl was irresponsible with money as usual, so she will be waiting for a sale, hopefully around Black Friday time or Christmas time. And that is what it is. Don't die, girl. Hi. I was actually safe over there, okay. Like I said, my biggest fear is to overcap on Poetics. Because the unfortunate thing is, like, since each book for the Realm Reborn Relic is 100 Poetics, it's 900 per weapon, which I have to do for 9 weapons. So it's like I have to do a day's worth of like the roulettes like in Poetics, which is just 4 roulettes. But like I'm scared I won't be doing enough books. Let me. I don't know why I was hitting that button. I thought it was Scholar for a second. I'd have to get enough books to like make sure I don't overcap, which is gonna be hard. So we're just gonna pretend that I won't ever overcap. But if I don't overcap, then it'll take me like a while to keep that up. This poll is always so weird. I honestly really hate this poll, like this like group of mobs. Because it's just like, it's so hard to pull them together. And then if I'm not standing a billion feet away, I have to keep moving. Oh, and I want to talk about this. I want to talk about how the relic weapons are connected to the Manderville series. Because although as much as like well, I don't want to say I love the Manderville series, because honestly like it was at the time that I kind of just wanted to skip through and just get it over with. Because like I wanted to get Mentor Roulette on my main, and I wanted to get the blue mage abilities from one of the last Around Reborn trial in the quest line. So I've already finished all of it on my main, and just the I finished the Around Reborn quest line on my alts. And so I can't really say I remember the story or like seen much of the story, but I don't know. Like I think it's interesting, but I'm like, what the hell are they gonna do for this Relic series? Like, I don't know if they're gonna do an instance, because an instance locked behind. I feel like an instance area like Bosha or like Eureka locked behind a quest line that kind of big is a little scary. But so I'm thinking they might go back to like earlier relic kind of grinds, which I don't know how to describe how I feel about grinds from the earlier ones, but I also feel very about the new ones. Because, okay, so the good thing about the old ones is that you can do it by yourself. And it's usually, like, in terms of at least the, I'm dead. No, I'm good. In terms of the Heaven's Word relics, those would probably be ideal. Maybe a little, not easier, maybe a little different. Just because I don't want something like the Crystal Sand step, but then every other step was literally just a poetic grind. So I'm very intrigued to see what they do for the Manderville questline and making the relic weapons in it. But I'm nervous what the weapons are gonna look like, because I don't trust that the doesn't that explode that? No, we're good. I thought this person was about to kill me for a second. But, I'm nervous how they look because then it makes me think of Gold Saucer, and I feel like if the weapons look like anything that they would look like for the Gold Saucer, I think they'd be really ugly. And I feel like it'd be a lot of work for people who may have not done the Hildebrand quest line to do the Hildebrand quest line just to get the relics. So I feel like it's gonna be a whole mess, probably. I don't really trust it, but I guess we won't really know until 6.25 comes out. But it's like I said, like a Realm Reborn, I hate. But Heaven's Word I liked except for the Crystal Sand step, only because it wasn't necessarily a poetic grind. I had to grind like crafting scripts or gathering scripts in order to like progress it. I think it was crafting I used. But I have to like focus sometimes. But I don't know. But the bad thing about how they did Stormblood and Shadowbringers is that it really relies on you doing instances that aren't dead. Like, why do you think that was a good idea in this thing? Anyways. Because, yeah, they scaled it to where in Shadowbringers, like Boja, you can do it scaled. Like, it scales to how many people are in it, so logistically you don't need a full instance. But it's nice to have a full instance, and you can't really get that anymore unless content is absolutely, like, there is no content. Is like the only time you can find, like, a good way to, like, do that kind of stuff. But Eureka, good luck trying to get a Eureka weapon. Like, good luck trying to finish all of those weapons. Because I guarantee you it will not be easy. I guarantee you almost nobody is running that. Some people are, and good for them. But I feel like it's going to be hard. I feel like it's going to be hard to find people to do it. And the thing is, also, there are people that do it, but they don't want new people. There's a lot of things where it's like you need experience to do like Baldician Arsenal, and they don't like new people usually, which suck because, you know, you need to be new to something to do something. So it's like this whole other thing, honestly, that I really hate. Is that like it's just hard for people to accept like people that are new to try out Baldician Arsenal, and it's honestly probably hard to get a clear. And also, I'm 99% sure that you need to run Baldician Arsenal to finish a weapon in Eureka. I feel like I never hear about somebody saying that, but I'm pretty sure you need those like cubes or whatever you get from the chests in Baldician Arsenal to even finish the weapons. I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure that's the case. So that's gonna be hard. So I don't know when I'd ever be able to finish Eureka. So that's gonna be a time, let's just say that. But Shadowbringers is a little bit easier because for the Time Worn artifacts, I can probably grind easily because if you look in Party Finder, there's always almost always one or two parties looking to run Delubrum. You just need the essences and the lost actions that they recommend you to have, which I have to look it up because I don't know what the hell to do. But for the most part, people seem to be having quick runs. I don't know what a quick run is. I don't know how long it'll take, but I know people are saying it's quick runs. So the Time Worn artifact step is like easier, which I'm only on the Time Worn artifact step and the Raw Emotion step, which are literally the last two. But Raw Emotion, you need to run Dalriada, and I don't know how it is in Boja because they never made. They don't make it to where you could go into those instances as instances anymore. Like, people were hoping that, like, after the mess that was Castrum, that like when they did Delubrum that they were like, oh, it's gonna be an instance you can queue into instead of queuing into an instance and waiting for it. So people were like hoping that they learned their lesson from Castrum, but then they did Dalriada as an instance. So it kind of fucked everything up. So I feel like having to run Dalriada is gonna be a problem. And the thing is, Dalriada gives you both Time Worn artifacts and raw emotions. So logistically, Dalriada should be the first thing you spam, and then you should like after you spam Dalriada, then you would like do Delubrum, which would be easier to do and get pupils for, and then you would be like the most efficient you can be. So on those steps, I'm really close. In Eureka, all my weapons are at the first step. Well, I think I have 3 Animus weapons, like, which is the final step of the first area. Complicated, but it's the final step of the first area. But I think the rest of the weapons are just like the default weapon you get when you trade them in, which is scary to think about because if I tell you that I've literally lived in Eureka Animos for like a month or two, and for me to only have enough like the currencies in Eureka to only pay for like 3 of the weapons to get to the final step of that area, it's scary. So I don't know how Eureka's even gonna go, because I know that's just gonna be a mess. But one day I'll finish my Shadowbringers. I think Eureka honestly will probably be the last weapon set I get. Just because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Eureka. Well, I know how I feel about Eureka. That's not positive things, but I don't think they'll ever be able to change anything for it. So it's gonna be a time. Let's just say that. I'm sad that I was so close to finishing the weapons in Shadowbringers while it was still current content, but I got burnt out, honestly, because I was like right before, it was right before I was playing, it was right before I ended my sub for the first time, just because your girl was broke at the time, so like I had to like play like every other month just to make sure I had my money. It was like before I had a job and everything. So it was just like really rough for me to like pay for the subs. Like I didn't even get to do what I wanted to do. Because my plan was to finish the Endwalker, the Shadowbringer relics before Endwalker. And I was on par to do that, and I was about to grind it the hell down. But then I was like, you know what? I can't sub for this month. Or like I can just like live with like not subbing this month and then like sub every other month, so I never really got as much time as I would have liked to for it, but that was just how it was. So I didn't get to finish them. But so now it's like I'm gonna try to finish a Realm Reborn, and then if I'm like not busy with stuff when I resub again, because I don't know if I'm subbing next month. We'll see. But I might try to go for the Shadowbringers relics. I'll either go for the Shadowbringer relics or I'll go for expert red mage. I'll either go for not expert. I'll either go for Shadowbringers or I'll try to get the mounts that I don't have already. I am nervous too because with this new patch there's new crafted gear. I don't know if I have the patience to grind all the stuff like I did last time to craft everything, because I was exhausted getting to the point of pentamelding my crafting gear, crafting my crafting and gathering gear from scratch all by myself, high quality, having to like get the food and make the food and like make the medicine and do all that stuff just to craft this other stuff, and it was just, I was exhausted, let's just say that. So it's a little scary to look forward to the patch day, Because, like, I don't know what much I'm going to be able to do in, like, a week on the patch, like, after the patch happens. So we're just going to have to see how things go. But, girl, it is a mess. Let's just say that. Because I want to be able to craft the new set of crafting and gathering. No. Wait. Wait a minute. It would be battle classes right now, right? Please. Not my brain. Hold up. I'm literally transporting something. Let me finish this. Because I just thought about it. I think every time they release a raid series, they make, like, crafted gear. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh my god, yeah. I have to keep reminding myself I wasn't active when 5.1 came out. I did the story, and then, like, I think it was like when my sub was about to end, or I subbed for the story, and then was doing other stuff, and then my sub ended. When did 5.1 come out? I don't remember. I don't remember where I was, but I remember I have to remind myself that I didn't, like, I'm not ready to craft this stuff because work. Okay. So yeah, I can't craft any of this stuff for the most part. Or, like, I probably can. It'll just be really hard. And I don't have the mental space. So that would mean I would have to, because I completely forgot 6 point, because I just remembered now. Because every time they release a raid tier, like a normal raid tier, they release crafted gear. So that means that every other patch in between those, they release crafting and gathering gear, like new sets. So at 6.1, they released a crafting and gathering set that can be crafted. But I didn't know because I didn't really spend much time in 6.1. So I completely forgot about this. So I would have to gather everything for these crafting and gather sets, craft them for myself, hopefully, with the gear I have, and then use that gear. I'd have to also pentameld that and then craft the new sets. So that's not an easy feat, and I'll probably literally take like a week or two. So I don't know if your girl's gonna be an Omnicrafter. She was at the end of Endwalker. It didn't last long. I didn't even make anybody armor sets. I think I made one person an armor set, or I said I would, but everybody already like bought it, or like I didn't feel like bothering people trying to get one. So I have like a lot of the mats for the original steps, I think. But yeah, I was an Omnicrafter for like a month, but did I craft it for anybody? No. So I didn't even make any money from it. So I hate that for me. I mean, the good news is since I have a lot of those mats, I'm pretty sure I can craft the crafted like battle gear for my alts and just trade it to somebody, and they can trade it to my alts. So that's cute. Thankful for data center transfer because then I could just do that. So I don't feel too bad about having like a billion mounts or like a billion like materials that I'm not using. Oh, I gotta turn my fan on. I'm getting hot. I forgot I was in queue. Oh, also the thing is, like, with the books, like, they're not like they're very mindless. They're annoying and repetitive, but they're mindless. So like I've been like looking for something to watch, and I have a bad habit of like I'm so bad about watching stuff because something needs to like have my attention but not distract me too much. So what I usually do is like I try to rewatch stuff, but then I'm also like picky about what I would want to rewatch. Like part of me was thinking of like rewatching Code Lyoko because like it would just I think it was never removed off of Netflix, but it was just there in my like somewhere on Netflix. So I was like, let me put it on my list. And I was thinking of watching it, but it's like it has like 98 episodes, and I still remember this one time somebody like summarized like every episode in one sentence or like two sentences on Tumblr way back in the day. And I was like, yeah, that's accurate. That is every episode, huh? And I'm like, I can still probably watch it, but I'm more so torn that it's like it's 98 episodes than it being repetitive. Because I mean, like, most kids shows have the same things. Honestly, like, most kids shows aren't like unique every episode for the most part, especially in that era. So like it being like every episode was like the same kind of thing, kind of like giving like Scooby-Doo-esque, like there's always a person like doing bad things that always seems supernatural but ends up being a person all along trying to get something. It's very much like that kind of like you can summarize it in two sentences, but like it can still keep you entertained. But yeah, I don't know. I was like torn on whether or not I wanted to see it. I'm at the type 62. That's correct math, right? Yeah. But it's like, I added Kozuyoko to my list, but I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. Maybe just yet. Just because, although I want something in the background, I feel like having something in the background will make me want to finish it. But it's 98 episodes, and I could use that time to watch something else. And then they put Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, and I literally haven't seen that since it was airing, actually. So I feel like that'd be an interesting time to watch, but I don't know how it's gonna go. What else? There was another they added like a lot of Nickelodeon things and just like superhero not super yeah, superhero stuff because they added Spider-Man, the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1 and 2, and I think 3 is on there. They added Andrew Garfield Spider-Man 1 and maybe 2. Maybe it wasn't on the list of the category it was in, but maybe the second one was on there. Uncharted is there, but I really don't care about that. Oh fuck, I don't know this fucking dungeon. They added like all of the TMNT like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons, like the 3D one, the newer 2D one. Apparently there's like 2 or 3 newer 2D movies. And I was like, I feel like that'd be interesting to watch. Not this person using their dragon eye when we're not even in a group. Girl. Anyways. I'm trying to think of what else I saw. Because my list on Netflix is long. I just really don't know when I'm going to watch anything. The last time I watched something was like a week ago. I watched like the newest season of Queer Eye, which probably came out like last year. Because I don't know how I missed it. I don't know when it came out. I just remember it was long enough for it to come out and stop saying like new episodes at the bottom. So like that meant that like I missed when it was new. So then it like removed the new episodes, or, like new season button little thing that it usually does. So that means it was like a while since like that season came out. But I finally watched it. It was good. Like I genuinely did like it. I was scared after I think it was the 3rd episode because they like helped Yeah, because the first episode I liked, but I felt like they were being too harsh on the woman they were helping. And then the second one, I almost cried. But the third one was like them helping some like dirty, annoying, straight cis white country man, Republican, which I didn't even catch that he like admitted that he was Republican. And I was like, girl, what is this? Now why she die? Mama, what you use Swiftcast on? But it was like, cause like I didn't even catch this, cause like I was nervous because I was venting about my friend because I was getting aggravated by the man, and my friend was like, "Yeah, like I swear it's like every other episode is like a Republican, like they have to have like a Republican man or something on it." I'm just like, oh, I hate that. So I was like, it was just, it felt weird, especially when the man was talking to Jonathan. And then it called Jonathan a guy, and then Jonathan's like, I'm non-binary, and then having to explain non-binaryism to like a cis straight white Republican man. And then I didn't catch this the first time I watched it, but my friend wanted to rewatch it with me so we could drag it. And I didn't even catch that the man said like, the man literally said like, maybe I'll be your first Republican friend. And I was like... And like, I got scared at the beginning too because I was nervous because the man was like, I just, you know, I think it's a little weird because, you know, this is a very conservative area. This is basically a very conservative, like, business because he was like a ranch farmer. And then he was like, but from the looks of y'all don't seem very conservative. And I'm like, gee, yeah, who'd have thought? Like, it's like you're talking to 5 queer people and you're like, y'all don't really seem conservative. I'm like, they shouldn't be. But I was like, why did he need to be on there? Like, he wasn't even much of a hero. Which I guess, like, the first thing that they initially said was that something about something. I don't even want to say what it was. So I guess they would consider him a hero for that. But it's like, he's not doing anything currently heroic. Like, every other person is like, every other person that season was like somebody that like helps out in a gym and is amazing and helpful to everybody but like doesn't care about herself. A girlie that like teaches like honka-tonk dancing and stuff and like is like trying to be there for people. Somebody that fully runs like a clinic to make like being in a... Hold up, drama's happening. I don't want a penalty and I don't remember this dungeon, so let me leave. Not them saying DC when they left. I'm not doing this without a healer. Y'all got me fucked up, girl. Eat 3 orbs if you have a tether. Oh wait, no, that was when I was in, that was when I was in whatever it was. This is like the hardest thing for me to do. There we go. We did it. Okay, we're good. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so, anyways, what I was saying was, okay, healer is main scenario, so I can talk and not have to focus. But yeah, basically, like, every other episode was, like, somebody that's, like, trying to, like, fight against homelessness and trying to, like, get this, loan, or, like, amount of support to help build, like, homes or, like, at least, like, tents and, like, support for homeless people. or a woman that like was literally made a clinic to make like healthcare and like, or at least like vaccinations and stuff free. And then you just have this man that don't wash his ass, don't wash his hair, literally did not wash his hair. When the Fab Five were like, let's wash your hair, mama, the water was coming out brown. Said like women love like an odor, like if they want it, like they want a cowboy, they don't expect a cowboy to smell like flowers and like floral. And I'm like, who said that? I'm like, what woman said they liked how you smell? Like, hey Mocha, I got into Praetorium, so you're gonna hear all the tea. They are not lying. This man was so delusional, Mocha, I tell you. Literally. My throat getting dry just at the thought of thinking of that man. Like, it's just scary. But yeah, like he and Mocha, his house, not even a trailer, it was a cargo container. You know, one of those cargo containers you see on those cargo ships? It was literally, that was his house. And he had it like over his ranch. Like it was fully like, it was like over a bed of like different stuff, and it was like, it smelled like shit, mama. His house was literally above that. His bed, a bunk bed. And when I tell you, when the Fab Five walked in, they were like, and then they saw the bed and they were like, mama, you really think a woman is gonna come here and have sex on that? And he was like, I won't have sex on it. Maybe y'all will. And we were like, why are we here? I'm like, why do you... Because, like, when I tell you the whole episode was microaggression, it was microaggressions everywhere. Because, like, he, like, basically assumed that, like, all gay people have sex with each other. Just from that one comment. And also that they would be dirty enough to fuck on this ugly-ass, raggedy bunk bed. When they were like, no, we would not be caught within miles of this thing. Yes, in a cargo box. A cargo container. It was literally a cargo container. No words. Not Nature's Spice. On a whole other level. No, ma'am. I'm trying to think of what else happened. I'm like going over the whole episode, honestly, at this point. So, like, they show up there. Like, initially they're like, oh, he was in the military. He was the youngest, like, ranger. And we're like, okay, good for him. But how old is he now? Like, that was long ago, girl. But he was like a ranger, the youngest ranger in the military. And but then like after that, the ex-girlfriend was the one that like nominated him because she was like, I just think he needs to change. But then she was like, I don't think there'll ever be a chance for us to get back together. And I'm like, okay, but y'all are still friends. Like, I don't know what's going on. It was giving me like they would be together at the end again, and I was like, I don't think that's... Because she was literally like, it would take like the world's parting for us to get back together. And I'm like, Mama, I guess the world's about to part in 2 seconds, girl, by the way y'all are acting. But like, she nominated him. They show up and he's just like already like a mess. He's like, y'all are a lot, like immediately when they show up, which did bother me because love Jonathan, but Jonathan is like, oh, this person's uncomfortable, let me turn it up to notch 11, and just was driving this man wild. And I was like, you are not helping this man that's probably queerphobic, not even probably, fully queerphobic and homophobic and all this other shit, girl. And you're gonna be like, let's hug, let's hug, let's hug. And like, let's joke around about putting purple streaks in your hair. Oh my god, okay, so when Jonathan was helping, when Jonathan was doing like the grooming thing with him, he, of course, like microaggression number 1972, he was like, when Jonathan was like, okay, I think I'm gonna put some like nice little highlights in your hair, just like spice it up or whatever. And when he got like his hair done, he was shown it, and he was like, "Oh, I thought you were just gonna have your way with my hair and put like purple streaks in it and stuff." And I'm like, "Mama, highlights don't just mean bright purple pride colors. Like, it's not like we're trying to vomit like rainbows in your hair, bitch. Like, we're highlights can literally mean like a slightly lighter or darker brown in your hair. Like, girl, it was not that deep." Like, literally, they're called highlights for a reason. And this man was like, "I thought you were about to put purple streaks in my hair and all this stuff." And I was like, "Girl, I can't take it." And then the same thing happened with Tan when he pulled up to Tan, and Tan was like, okay, they pulled up into a shop, mind you, a shop that, you know, there's displays, right? Nowhere close to this little display there were sneakers. They were nowhere close to it. This man, unprompted, was like, "You know I'm not gonna wear sneakers. I'm not wearing those." And we're just like, Tan was like, "Who said you were?" And I was like, "Girl." He was fully like, "I'm not wearing sneakers." And I'm like, "Girl, no one said you're gonna wear sneakers, bitch. We know damn well you're gonna be a cowboy boot bitch." So, like, Tan knew that. Like, Tan was like, "I'm not trying to have you dressing like a pride fucking shit and looking like a fucking popsicle every 2 seconds, girl. He just wants you to look decent. Like, you could look good and not look gay." And I was dry. I was like, I was ready to swing. I wanted to jump to the stand screen so often. And then Karamo getting him to open up about how he ruined his relationship. And then, like, the funny thing too was, like, it wasn't the plan, but I also feel like it was the intention in a way, because the last time that Karamo had like this little meeting with the white man literally said, "You know, you're the one I'm scared of talking to a black person." So I was like, that feels like another microaggression. That feels like a micro racist aggression. He's like, "You're the one I'm afraid of talking to." And I was like, I'm sure he meant because of like the emotion, but like it was giving racism. I was like, oh yeah, the true colors shown. And then like him just like, girl, he was not taking any. Okay, also he put on clothes that Tan gave him initially, and he said he looked like a golfer. Mama, this man lives in the fucking country. He's never seen what a golfer is. He's never seen what a golfer dresses like, because that looked nothing like a golfer. He's like, "I look like a golfer." And I'm like, girl. And then, God forbid, Tan wanted him to be in any other kind of, like, cowboy boot. Like, he only believed in the big, annoying cowboy boots. Because not even any other cowboy-looking boot was too gay for him, apparently. Like, the way, literally, the Fab Five had to be like, you can look good and not look gay. Like, you can look good and not... You can care about yourself and not be perceived as gay. Like, the amount of times that they had to say shit like that the whole episode, like, I wanted to throw myself out my window. I don't think there were any microaggressions with Bobby for, like, interior, like, housing and stuff. So I think that was fine. With Anthony, he was like, I've never grown up eating vegetables, because he was like, I lived with a great Texan mother, so I never had vegetables. And I was like, okay, girl. Oh, there was a microaggression when he was talking about food with Anthony, because he said, I eat red meat, that's it. He said, no, this is his exact words. He said, I eat chicken, but only when no one's looking. Like, eating chicken is too gay? Like what? Literally was like, when I eat chicken when no one is looking. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it gay to eat chicken? Like, what is going on in Texas, girl? Like, what is going on? It was the worst episode of anything I've seen in my life. And the thing is, there was another episode that was like that. I think it was in season 4. Because, like, when my friend looked it up, we were like, oh, yeah, there was this man that was being really homophobic. Kind of, in it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that episode. I might have skipped through it, honestly. But I was like, this episode was so bad. I'm trying to think if there was anything else going on. Also, his ex, she was stunning. I don't want to say that there was something wrong with her, or maybe she has a bad personality behind what we see on the show or something, but she was stunning. And I was like, I didn't think she would call anybody a slur. So I was like, she seems like she's nice. She looks good. She deserved better than that man, that's for damn sure. I don't know what she saw in him, but glad they broke up, but I'm scared that they might be back together. So nervous about that. But glad she was out of that relationship, because apparently my biggest thing was that her describing him was that he was, what was the word she used? She used a word that would, I feel like, mean that they are dedicated and that they are committed. Like, they said, like, he was, like, very caring or something, but then would also, like, ogle other girls. And he was a very much, like, a player, in a sense. And I was like, okay, those two things conflict. Like, if he's a caring lover who was, like, passionate or whatever, but also is cheating, like, not cheating, but, like, ogles, like, other women and stuff, like, I don't think that correlates. Right. Literally, Texas should secede. And it's just, like, it made me sad, too, because, like, that episode was so bad that, and talking to my friend made it seem like every other episode was going to be bad, so I was scared. But the season overall, honestly, probably one of my favorite seasons. But it's probably because I don't really remember any other season, honestly. But it was good, like, because the first woman was nice. I just felt like everybody was a little too harsh on her, because she was like a grandmother. She was like a grandmother. She was like young. I think she was like in her 50s or something. She was like 40 or 50. She was a grandmother, and she was proud of her body. Good for her. And she would always like dress like that. And like, I understood them being like, you don't want to dress like a honky tonk, like anywhere. Like, she apparently would go like that to the church or whatever. And I'm like, okay, all right. Like, yeah, maybe not wear that to there. But they were like dragging her for dressing like that in general. And I was like, girl, if she's proud of her body, let her be proud of her body. But that episode was good. The second episode, Miss Angel, loved her. She was so iconic, loved her. I hated the forced, like, the thing I didn't like about episode 2 was that there was like this forced storyline of like bringing the father back, because Angel was trans, and like the father was like still confused about it, still needed time about it, even though it's been a couple years. And I'm just like, there's a difference between needing time to register and actually taking the time to register. Because Mama, it wasn't given that he was trying. Because like Karamo like called him and he was like, I've just needed time. And I'm like, Mama, it's been 2 years. Yeah, it was giving potentially dangerous. It was so awkward and it felt so forced. And as somebody that like tends to have like a bad relationship, especially with a father, I was like, I feel like you should normalize, if you feel like you can't connect with a person anymore, or like a parent anymore, don't connect. Like, if you feel like you shouldn't interact with somebody, you should be allowed. Family doesn't mean that you need to force yourself to reconcile. You don't have to force yourself to do that. So I was just like, I felt like this was forced, and if he is gonna turn around and actually like register and like care for her for who she is, then yes. But like, it just felt weird. But then, because the whole episode was beautiful, I almost cried, and then I saw the father, all the fucking water soaked back up into my like tear ducts, girl. Like, I'm not joking. I was like, oh my god, I'm so close to crying, and I saw that man, and I was like, zoom. I was not about to cry anymore. And then episode 3 was that white man. I don't remember the other episodes in order, but I remember they went to a school to help for prom because it was like pandemic. It was like 2021. It was like mid-pandemic still, and it was like their first prom, but it had to be outside because of COVID regulations. So they helped like have these kids in like this like minority school like have a lovely prom. Loved that episode. A woman that opened up her own clinic to have like affordable like vaccinations and stuff for people. Iconic. There was this man that worried me because he was the one that I was said earlier that was like helping out with the homeless people and trying to get stuff to help this like homeless shelter basically. But he scared me because when the Fab Five walked into their building, when I tell you that man and the other group of people just looked at them when they opened the door and were like, hi. I was like, y'all joking? Like, I thought they were going to be up surprised. Yes, hi. No, they were all like deadpan looking up at them walking in like, hi. And I'm like, no excitement, no cheering or whatever, no like happiness. Y'all just gonna sit there. But thankfully that was just a flicker in the timeline, I guess. The rest of the episode was fine, and he seemed nice, and he genuinely seemed caring. So we loved to see it. It just, I was really scared. I almost skipped the episode at the beginning because of that. Because I was like, girl, what is going on? Yeah, like yeah, he'll probably do it for the TV, but when the cameras are off, we literally don't know what's gonna happen. No, it's you, Quays. I mean, that's what it felt like. Like, it just felt like it was like, oh, it's the gay people. Like, that's what it felt like to me. So I was scared because it was just a room full of white people. And they just walk in and they're just like, it was scary. How many of you were scared? I'm trying to think of what other episodes there were. Oh, there was a rapper that they helped out who apparently opened for Dua Lipa and Katy Perry in like 2019 in India. So I was like, okay, good for them. All right, okay. They were really nice. I really loved their like family, their family dynamic. And they were cute. There's a couple people I'm forgetting. I don't know. I like binged it so quick. Some of the stuff is just not staying in my head. I'm really trying. Oh my god. Okay, so they helped out a woman that owned her own little like bakery shop, I guess. What was it called? It was like a cute name. I forgot. It had like a cat logo though, and like cat theming, and it was really cute. And she sold like macarons and boba tea, donuts, like all these baked goods. Everything looked so good. She was so sweet. Loved her. Oh, and then this woman, Mocha, I swear she was crying like 90% of the episode. Like, not ingenuinely, like fully genuinely crying like 90% of the episode. Because, girl, I felt, Because this girl ran this like safe haven for like animals that they like that genuinely like wouldn't really be cared for or like saved. So like it'd be like animals that people wouldn't really want. Like there was like all these like different like disabilities and animals and stuff. And like she runs this like kind of like safe haven for the animals, and then also has like this program where like people with disabilities as well can also like bond with the animals, and it was very cute. But like when you like looked at the woman that was like running it all, like you can tell she had like the weight of everybody's like problems and like love and all that stuff like on her shoulders, because she like the second she saw everybody she broke down. Like the second that the Fab Five showed up, she immediately broke down because she feels so much love for everything and all the people that she cares for and all the animals that she cares for. So like she just feels like she cares so much that if anything were to happen to them, she would just like break down. And like she just didn't care for herself the same way she has been caring for others. So like she was fragile, girl, and I just felt so bad for her. I was like, I love what she was doing, but she really needed to take care of herself too, because she was like on the edge of the table, girl. But I really love what she was doing though. And it's like they like helped build her like a whole barn and stuff so they can keep the animals safe, and I was so happy for her. But that episode was heavy. I almost cried during that one too. She did she did need therapy to say this. Because mama, when you see her closet, mama, it was a mess. And then there was just a big bean bag. And Tan was like, what goes on in here? She's like, sometimes I like sit in there to get away from the world, and you know, like I go on my phone and cry. And I'm like, girl, please, please care for yourself. Please get some therapy, girl. Oh. Because like I said, she was really holding like everything, like all the animals and the people's like rejections, like on her shoulders and having to care for it. I think they said 73 animals. It was either 73 or 173. And I'm like, damn, like. So it was like that many animals and then like 10 kids, I think.
For whom do you fight?
And I'm just like, I'm like, girl, you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, girl. Like, please get a rest.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
But yeah, that was Queer Eye. I think I explained like every episode or like every person I helped. I probably forgot like one person, but I can't remember right now. Yeah, I think it was 10. I think there was like 10 kids like on top of like all the animals.
It is not but a cobweb of lies.
Oh, they weren't hers, mind you. They're not hers. They're
In Eorzea, the beast tribes
they're like
summon gods
kids that they like
in
brought
their
in
stead.
for like a
Though your
program.
comrades only rarely respond in kind, which is strange, is it not?
She only had 3 kids of her own.
Engaged, I was given to understand they were your protectors.
Right,
If
right,
you truly
yeah.
believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down?
I was shook though because they had like 3 pigs living in the house too. How many cats and dogs did they say she had? Because she had like, I think she said something about like 12 cats or something. And then like, I think 7 dogs or something like that. And then like there were like 3 pigs living inside. I'm like, girl.
Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet?
It was truly a time.
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to need anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict.
But I finished that, so I've literally just been torn on like whether or not I rewatched like Code Lyoko or not. But that has too many episodes for me, and I feel like it's gonna piss me off. Right. Just I don't know how people do it. Like I can't say I love animals. I love animals, but they're not for me, I guess, is like the thing. And I don't even want to hold them. I don't even want them near me. Like, they're fine. Like, they're cool. I like them, but not if they're mine. Or not if they're, like, there. I'm like, oh, there's a picture? Cute. Oh, you have a cat? Cute. Oh, you have a dog? Cute. But I want nothing to do with them, girl. Not the bobbleheads. Not the 7 heads, girl. Not the 7 heads, girl. They really said. Girl, my low redacted ass having a crush on the coach, though. You already know. I was terrible. I mean, I still do. I still find him attractive. But girl, I was watching that shit. I was eating it up. Mama, they're saving the world. The stress gets to them, girl. I was reading the synopsis on Netflix, and I was like, I don't think that's right. Because the synopsis on Netflix was trying to say they're trying to save the virus from the supercomputer to save, like, the fictional world, like the online world that they go into. And I'm like, no, they're trying to save the real world from the virus that's from the supercomputer. So I don't think they got the synopsis right. Also, the girl's name being Sissy. Who greenlit that? Like, I just want to know who decided that was a good name for Miss Thing, or... Because, what were their names? It was like, Odd, Elric, Ilita, not remembering the bitch with the glasses, and then the other girl. But then Sissy was the bully. What's the dog's name? I really don't remember. Right? I think it was like the supercomputer could like... I think like the supercomputer wasn't just like a computer. No, I think the thing is they didn't know where the supercomputer was, I think was the big thing. Like they had to fight the viruses that the computer sends, but they could never find the location of it. If I remember correctly, I think that's what happened. Like I think it's just that they didn't know where it was. I can't remember. Oh, but then they always had to have that bad boy, which like he wasn't bad. Like he wasn't like a bad boy, but he was like, I don't know, like he was always like taken over every 2 seconds. That drove me wild. I don't remember what his name was, but I remember apparently it was like It was like a thumbnail for it. I was like, girl, I'm not gonna be in the thumbnail. But like, it was literally like he was good, and then he would get taken over by the computer, and he'll be bad, and almost kill somebody, and then be good. Oh yeah, and then I think it was like a time where like people actually got like stuck in the computer, and they had to like do something to break them out. I still don't understand how. I think it's because the virus can come into real life, so like them projecting themselves into the computer technically would just kill them in real life. It's a little weird. Like the premise, honestly, like the way these kids risk their lives in cartoons when we were kids, and we were just like, oh my god, this is so good. But you think about it now, and we're like, we watch these kids almost die in every goddamn episode, and we just thought it was okay. Like, that's a little scary. I don't know what roulette to do. Oh, not min eye level. I'm so lucky that party I accidentally joined the other day was not min eye level. Mokana, the other day I like accidentally joined a party because they were like free poetics, and I was like, oh, is it like just like a regular trial? Mama, they did Sophia Saint, and I was stuck in there for 50 minutes, girl, as a healer. I never felt so miserable in my life. But I'm just gonna say I'm glad it was not min eye level or silenced echo, because if it was without that shit, I would have literally left. Yeah, like thankfully echo made us like the echo and like non min eye level requirements like allowed us to like kind of skip phases. But like if it was like silence echo and stuff, I would not have been there. I would have been out of there. How are you gonna have unrestricted party? Like, I don't think some people know what unrestricted party means. Because unrestricted usually means that you're gonna unsync it. But like, they have it unrestricted, but then min eye level? I don't think they know what these buttons do. Some people on Party Finder lately have been really confusing. Like, nothing is clear. Right. I mean, it's a Party Finder, so logistically if I left I would not have gotten a penalty. But still, it was a little scary. I was very scared. I don't want to tank, but I want to wait for these to be adventure and need. I also don't want to take mentor roulette, so I'm gonna wait for that to change too. I just want to look at my book. So this, hell, wish they would remove this step, or like allow you to have all the books at once or something, because this is a mess. I'm trying not to give up, girl. I'm trying. Oh, you wanted to collect them all? Let's look. Okay, so all of my weapons are at the Atma step. all 9, well, all 8. Well, 9, because my scholar book is at the Nexus step. But all my steps are at the Atma step, which means that they're all at this current book step. So all of my weapons are at the book step, and I want to cry. But when I finish it, I can cry happily, because then the rest of the steps are easy. The minion? You get a minion for finishing them? I didn't know that. Let me look. Where is that? Where would that be? Is it character? Is it items? Yeah, Zodiac weapons. Z. Imagine like being like, oh, let me put all the work in for this relic weapon. Mama, all you get is a title that says Z. Okay. So tired of this. Anyways. Oh, if you get all the anima. Anima's Heaven's Word. Wait, does that mean I have a minion not claimed? Because I finished all these like 2 years ago. Oh, it's a lie. Oh. Velcro. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything minion related in any of these weapons. Fuck Eureka though. Oh. I was like, what's this? I ain't ever doing that shit. I remember I tried to do the Skybuilder thing. But I think some cunt I asked to like help me craft my stuff at the time was like, I'm preparing for tomorrow, so I can't craft it for you. And I was like, girl, it'll take 2 seconds to craft it for me, but alright. So I ended up just like never doing it. It's an anima minion. Oh, not all caps. Think about this bitch. Or this bitch. Oh wait, no, that's anima from Final Fantasy X. Is it? Wait. What is that? No, it is. Okay, it looked weird. Yeah, this bitch. What was this from? Me having shit and being like, I don't remember what the hell it is. The anima took on a corporeal form? Ardashir. You know what? Maybe I did get this around the time I did that. I fully don't remember. Wow. Oh. Y'all, time for hell. This was the first time I've done leveling dungeons in so long, and I'm healing. Not looking forward to this. Oh, purr. Alright. I don't think I mind this bitch, but I don't want to get my hopes up. Not this bitch's name being Calum Diadem, girl. Anyways. Oh shit. Not that's jump scaring me, that the whole party just took damage because they were like not in the pool. Girl, if you don't come in here, bitch. I'm about to rescue her. Mama, what are you doing? Where is she? Now, who the hell have you ever seen heal all of this? Mama, I'm getting attacked myself. Hello? What is this girl doing? Never have I ever seen anybody do this shit, girl. Never. And I've ran this so many times. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that. Okay. Girl, get in this damn pool, bitch. Is this how it was in A Realm Reborn? I hate it. Mama, everybody about to get their ass ate over there, girl. Can we kill the ads before you decide to use that, please? Why do they be like, oh, I took damage, oh, and then they run back, and then they run forward? Like, girl, I'm tired. This is why I don't heal dungeons. This is why I never do leveling roulette. Yeah. Well, alas, I'm not white mage. Hate white mage. Oh, I think I've heard about that. So they like nerfed how much experience, or like when you get experience, so you couldn't do that anymore. I think people used to do that with Ormvale too, I think. Yeah. I feel like our damage is low. I know I'm terrible, but if that black mage dies, she deserves it. That's all I'm gonna say. Mama, where is she? Where is this bitch? Where is she? Girl, come here. Come here. Girl, if you don't stand in this damn puddle, I'm gonna let you die. There is nothing that drives me more wild than seeing me rescuing somebody and them immediately trying to run back to where they were. Like, just die. Like, they are testing me, mama. She probably saying some shit about me rescuing her. Oh well. I can't see it. Sorry, girl. I'm scared about that one pole. I don't know what the hell that... I was about to say, I was like, if she does not pull this damn aggro... Okay, good. She's not pulling big. Good. Oh, oh. I remember somebody... I was in here before, and like, I think a tank either fell or like got knocked off and like fell down there, and it was like the most miserable time I've ever had in this dungeon, I think. Because I think they were caught in the AoE. I think that's what happened. Let's see that. Please. This tank has taken up so much damage though. I don't remember this dungeon hitting this hard. Like, mama, we're not even pulling big. Hello? Miss Westrain. Like, we're gonna run by that chest, girl. Like... She fully ran up to that chest, opened it, looked at it for like a minute, and then was like, okay, let me go fight. Like, girl, mama, we're not NPCs. Oh shit, I almost ran into that AoE, please. Time for one of the most annoying fights. You know, when they were like, we changed like dungeons or like updated them, I was like, okay, yeah, like some of them really need to be changed. Mama, why have I looked at some of these dungeons and none of them are changed? Like, I feel like they need to change Zaymale, Darkhold, and then they need to change Ormvale, because it still seems like it's shit. I haven't run it, but like, I feel like I've seen it, and I'm just like, girl, it doesn't look like anything changed. So I'm like, I don't know why they can't update shit there, but I don't know. Come on, girls. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Let me pass them on this loot. I don't think I really want it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna give up. Fuck. Oh, I can't cancel that. Sorry. scary. I thought I was gonna get hit by that. Like, they need to change this, girl. Why can't they change this? Really? Please, soloing this fucking dungeon though, because it goes faster if there's more people in the thing, and going by yourself is hell. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Don't run away. Oh, did they change this boss though? No, they just changed the lighting of it. Ugh, poor. I really thought they changed more of these damn dungeons, but I guess not. Mama, this bitch is gonna get hit. I swear. Don't run to where the party is, girl. No. I wish, but they didn't. Because they said they were updating all these dungeons, and I guess I underestimated what that meant. But logistically, they only changed like 3 or 4. They just only updated the graphics. So like this is only like a graphic update to this. So it's like better graphics, textures, details, stuff like that. But they didn't change the mechanics, unfortunately. Yeah, for... Is that gonna hit me? No. Yeah, it was for like a Realm Reborn. It was like 6.1, I think they changed. Because they did change Copper Bell. And then they did change 1 or 2 others, but I don't know. I thought that, like I said, I thought they updated more than they actually did, I guess, but here we are. But it was good to see that they're changing Somal, because they need to fix that shit. Because that second boss, girl, they needed to fix that shit a long ass time ago, but at least we're getting it changed. That's the only one I really care about. They're making Steps of Faith an instance, like a solo instance, which is also good. I don't think there's any other like fights or anything that would have bothered me, but or like dungeons that they said they're updating. They said they're changing the vault, but they're only changing like where enemies are in the vault, which I'm like, y'all ain't gonna like update that final boss at least a little bit? Like, nothing? And then I think they said they're changing the final boss, I think, of the area. Or like updating it, which is good, because that fight just takes way too damn long. So like they're slowly updating dungeons, but then again, like I don't think they need to change much in Stormblood. As much as I hated the dungeons in Stormblood, I don't think there's much for them to change past Heaven's Word. I just wish they would like update some of these dungeons that they didn't really touch in A Realm Reborn. Okay, so I still have to do Expert. I still have to do Guildhast, I guess. And then we'll do Mentor last, because I hate myself. Yeah, I hated Holminster. Was Holminster the first dungeon of Shadowbringers I tried to heal, and then I fully was like, I'm never healing anymore in a dungeon? I think it was. I think Holminster I did, because, like, I was a healer main, and then I got to Stormblood, and I literally wanted to cry. Stormblood was the worst fucking expansion for me as a healer, because everything was hitting hard. Everybody was trying to pull the entire world. It was annoying. But then I was like, okay, maybe I'll still try to heal on Shadowbringers, and then Holminster happened, and I was like, never again. And then I think I like changed my jobs after that. Yeah, yeah, it really was, especially with the changes. I still miss Shadow Flare. I never understood that because they were like, oh, we want to separate Scholar from Summoner, but it's like y'all removed Shadow Flare from both of the characters. Y'all removed that other like ability for both of the jobs, so it's like, is it really separating if you remove the same thing for both of them? It wasn't making sense. I loved it. I miss her. Yeah, yeah. At least it should have at least been on Summoner. But they didn't even put it on Summoner. And I was like, girl. It was so nice having Shadow Flare and solo instances too. Like, oh, God, it was so good. Come on, Q. Oh, ew, I got something. I think my decent is like way too. Oh, yeah. Girl, there's no. I almost decent that Hammerhead Shark. I would have cried. Discarded. That's like dirt. So, no. Discard. I know. All the gear. Ugly. Like, the only good thing in that dungeon is that, like, the Coliseum Agligar or whatever. And then, honestly, like, the tank pants I kind of like. But, like, that's, like, grasping for straws at that rate. Ew. Anyways. We know what they are. Like, what does this mean? Oh my god, so it was like a couple weeks ago, I think. I was doing Crown of the Immaculate because I was like, you know what, let me just run it because, you know, I haven't like done it in a while and I was like, I just want the mount. So I was like, let me go for the mount. The first time it dropped, I think I rolled a 99 and I almost cried. Because I never have luck with mount rolls, so the fact that I rolled a fucking 99, I was like, no, I rolled like a 90 something. I don't think I rolled a 99. I'm gonna roll the 99 on something else in another dungeon or something. But like, I know I rolled a 90 something, but I was like, I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not getting my hopes up. Because I think it was like, it might have been like a 97. And then I saw the little mount thing drop on my screen, and I was like, oh, I got it. After like, what, 50 runs? Look at it. This, okay, same thing happened to me in the same exact fucking EX. Um, I'm not even joking. That is the reason why I don't do shit with my FC anymore. Because I was so bitter. Like, I've literally never done anything with my FC since. Like, I'm not even joking. I rolled a 97. I rolled a 97, and I was like, please, am I about to get it? Am I about to get it? Like, I wasn't like, oh, I got it. I was scared. And mama, when I saw it disappear and it not end up in my inventory and saw that the person rolled like a 98 or a 99, I left, immediately left the party and never did anything with my FC ever again. I was just so exhausted. I know that's petty and bitter of me to like blame, like I'm not blaming my FC for the reason why like I don't do shit with them anymore, but like that moment was my last straw. That was my 13th reason. It was over. It hurt me. It said also you hate your FC. 1 second. It was weird too because it DC. Okay, so like this game, it hasn't done it recently, like knock on wood, but like it hasn't DC'd me like it used to randomly. But like that DC was quick. There wasn't even like a recollection or something that was happening on screen that would have made sense for it. She just kicked me out. But yeah, I I was running to Tanya, rolled the 97. I'm 99% sure I rolled a 97. I did not get it because somebody rolled a 98 or 99. Never showed up in my FC ever since. I I wasn't even in voice chat for that, I think. I was like by myself, I think. I wasn't even in call. But like literally when I didn't get it, left left the party and like logged out, I think. So I was like, you know what? I technically I've been waiting 3 years for that now, or like 2 years at that time, because I actually cleared I actually cleared Titania when it came out. It was the first time I've ever cleared something like on content right away. I did clear it, but one, I played Dancer, so I already wasn't doing many like, you know, I wasn't doing good damage. And two, I wasn't doing good damage because I didn't know what I was doing as Dancer. So, meaning I was most likely carried. Mama, y'all about to... Okay. So I was basically carried, and then somebody in the party was like asking like what I was doing. Like not in a condescending way, but like just like trying to figure out what I was doing so they can know like what better to handle, like to like help me basically. Like they weren't condescending at all, but like I left the party because I felt bad. So I never ran it again until like towards the end, like when almost Endwalker was about to come. That was when I started running it again, I think. Girl, I wish. It should be a little bit easier now. Definitely after this patch, a lot more easier because there's like Gonna be a little more eye level, a little higher gear. Because I think what happens is I'll probably, the only time I'll ever run EXs will be when it's like an expansion old and there's at least two sets higher of DPS than the first initial. So like basically like this 6.2 armor patch and it's like the 6.2 armor patch and the 6.4 armor patch would be examples of like when I would actually do older trials in Shadowbringers. Because I'm not even doing it now. Even though I literally cleared all of them. I don't know if I'm up for doing them. Because honestly, like, I think Cloud Deck was still easy when I tried it. Because I remember I had to do it for Mentor Roulette, actually. So I did it for Mentor Roulette when Endwalker came out. So I did all of the trials I haven't done for that. And I feel like we all got to clear really quick, but I don't know if I wanted to keep doing it. I want it to just be like easy. I don't want it to be like I have to think. Because I can autopilot on Crown of the Immaculate because I ran it so much and like you're so over leveled from it. But Titania you still kinda have to think, even if it's like you're burning through. Don't get me started on Ruby EX, girl. Because that was the other trial I cleared when I was on Content 2, I think. Did I clear it? Because I remember I just wanted a damn clear party, and I don't know if I ever cleared it, or if I did. I can't remember, but Ruby Weapon was one of the worst experiences I've had raiding. At least targeted towards me. Like in general, I'd say it was Shiva Extreme or Shiva Unreal. When I did Shiva Unreal, never got a clear. I almost cleared in the first initial practice party. We got to 1%, I think, when people were dying left and right. Everybody was dying, everybody was getting bold, everybody was freezing, and we still managed to get to 1%. I never saw Enrage ever again. I never even saw below 20% ever again. We would just die, like halfway through. Even with that party, when we got to 1% Enrage, we never saw Enrage again. We never saw 20% again. We died at like 40, 50% after that. And I'm like, how did we backtrack like that? But Ruby Weapon was the worst experience I had because people were attacking me, accusing me of killing somebody multiple times, when one, it probably only happened once, and two, they didn't move and I moved. Because it was when everybody gets like an AoE under them, and they're trying to say I like clipped them at one point, but I can't remember. But like it only happened once if I know if it did happen. So it's like they were just trying to say I was killing everybody, and then they kicked me from the party. And I was like, girl. So like that's another reason why I haven't raided, is because of that Ruby Weapon experience and my Shiva and Real experience are the reasons why I don't even try raiding anymore. Oh, not A3S, damn. Oh shit. Oh my god, skinny. Oh wait. Right. I think it was, yeah, because the only way you could, like, drop an AoE is when he does that dash across and everybody gets the AoE under them. But, like, it would have been both of our faults. Because I guarantee they were not standing still and I was not like, okay, let me get hit. But, like, I guarantee I was not running on top of them. I'm wishing hell for them. Oh shit. I'm gonna... Anytime latency's actually on my side, I cry. I love that I'm on autopilot in this dungeon, even though I haven't ran this dungeon since it came out, honestly. Not that. It's just, like, I understand being pissed if somebody gets you killed, but, like, publicly, like, getting a friend to gang up on somebody, accusing you of getting somebody killed multiple times when it was literally once, it was literally a one-time thing, blows my mind. It's so wild how angry people can get in this game. Like, I'm an angry bitch, but you would never really catch me saying anything in chat unless something absolutely is going on. Right, yeah. I hate it. I don't know how people heal. I honestly can never... Like I said, even in that freaking, when I was stuck in that Sophia EX, like, yeah, we had Echo, so obviously my healing was, like, stronger. And it wasn't in eye level, so everybody was strong and stuff. It was so scary. Like, I was so stressed. I still had to heal a little bit. I was just like, God damn, I don't know how people do that. And I was just like, easy shit. Love that. We love to see it. Sometimes we need a little petty. We need a little petty in our life. Mama, what are you wearing? This doesn't look good. I'm sorry to say that. Please. I don't know what's been happening where my brain randomly like goes on like scholar mode and I'm trying to use my abilities. Do I remember mechanics here? Oh shit. I was able to like autopilot the other two fights, but I don't know if I'm gonna autopilot this one. I might, see. Oh. That was just luck. Okay. Oh shit. Bitch. Bye, girl. We're burning this dungeon down though, jeez. I don't remember it being this like... Oh no, I think I do. I think it always took this like... quick, I guess. Fuck. Oh, that saved me. Well, that's the first mechanic that hit me. Okay, I'll LB after this. Okay. I'm good. Did it. Okay. I hate when they have the bosses, like, over the treasure coffer. I'm gonna scream. Like, a minion dropping in these dungeons is rare. Rare. Like, the cap dungeons never drop fucking minions. So when they drop minions and you don't win, just end it. Just end it. I feel hate crimes. I'm livid. I can heal a guild house. I don't want to jinx what I get, so we're just gonna go in. It's really almost 7 p.m. So this is my last roulette, I think, right? Yeah, I did that, did that, did that, did that, did that. So it'll be me doing guild house, and then I'll do mentor. And if mentor is absolute shit, then I'll unstream. And I'll leave it and stream. But if it's not, then I'll do it and then unstream. You don't even get that much shit from it. Girl, 30... Actually, I might even do it. 30 aphorism and 10 astronomy, which I don't even use. I don't know about that, girl. Mom, when they said they would increase the currency cap for crafting and gathering scripts, I was just like, oh my god. Excited for that. So look at all these fucking Koopa nuts, bro. And my 2 hammered fragments. The 373 Shadowwinger Fae Fancies, girl. Wow. Zero. Please. Not the cue popping right when like my music hit the drop, girl. Love that. And that bitch is saying no to a guild house. Girl, it's a guild house. Let's hope this goes well. We know it's a 4-person instance, so that only excludes... Ooh, yes, let's go. I'm ready. Mama, the easiest one in the world. The easiest one in the world. We love to see it. They really said that, yeah. They were like, and they missed out on the easiest guild test in the world. Literally takes a minute. If that, really. Under 40 seconds, girl. Under 40 seconds. I never understand why you have to do that for guild tests, though. Because it like auto kicks you too. And it's not like it auto kicks you if you're the only one left. So I never understand why you have to say to leave. Okay, I want to heal Mentor Roulette, but I could literally get anything. So I'm just gonna DPS and see what we get. Fingers crossed, y'all. Will I end stream in 2 seconds or will I end stream in 20 minutes? We'll see. I love just standing on this building. Can I make it? Oh, I can't jump up there. Oh. Oh. I fell. Oh my god, I disconnected! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Oh wow, okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it for me. So weird that the game would disconnect me like that. Wow. Okay. I will say this. Square Enix, you need to do a better job of telling these damn sprouts that they don't have to queue for the level 50 extremes, girl. Y'all have that. Y'all shove those extremes in their faces and they think they have to queue for it sometimes. So that's why we keep getting level 50 EXs in Mentor Roulette. Because people think it's like, oh, it's just a fight. Oh, they're giving me the quest because it's right here. Let me do it. Then here we are. And then EX. And then they're like, oh, this is hard. And I'm like, wow. It's called Extreme. Who thought it would be hard? Anyways. Because literally, I'm like, I know Mentor Roulette, you will get an EX, but I was like, after that Sophia run, girl, after that Sophia time, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm never doing it anymore. Maybe one day when I'm completely done with everything in this game, which will be 50 billion years from now, 50 years from now, I'll be good. Maybe I'll do a Mentor Roulette and not leave if I get an EX. Or if it's an EX, I know. But then who's queuing for EXs, I know. Because it's only ever sprouts in level 50. Anyways. Literally that trauma. Literally that trauma. Anyways, let me look for somebody to raid. I see Lo-Fi. Wow. Let's raid Lo-Fi. I'm playing that roller derby fighting game. I don't know what it is. I think they fight. We're also in like a roller derby. I don't know what the hell it is, but you know what? We'll go there. Thanks for coming. It was nice to stream again. I'm hoping to stream. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I am planning on streaming. What day? What day is it? I am planning on streaming. Oh, not me putting an at, so I was like, you can't do that. I'm planning on streaming Monday because I know 14's probably going to be on hiatus. I know. I was asking myself. But I know Monday 14 is gonna have hiatus. Hiatus? Girl, this ain't fucking K-pop. It's gonna have my brain is fried, literally. It's gonna have maintenance. It's gonna have maintenance. I'm gonna go. It's gonna have maintenance, so I'm probably gonna try to find a game to play. But I'll catch y'all next time. Girl, I can't even copy my own damn raid message. Mama, I'm in shambles. Girl, I'm not even gonna make my own damn raid. Hold up. Do I got my message? I do. Okay. You know what? Everything's falling apart. Okay. Have a great night, y'all. I'll see y'all hopefully Monday, maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. Definitely want to stream for patch, but I will see y'all then, and I'll figure it out then. But I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Stay for the raid. Say hi to Lo-Fi. See what the hell this roller derby shit is about. And I'll see you there. Let me stop my music. Okay, I'm going. Bye.